head coach is Joe Mazzulla.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about... to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA. No better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the point guard position. So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics, last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients. When you think about their top players, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, this is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years, and that starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potential in today's NBA, the Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
Now, here's Brown. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's Kuzma, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Tatum against Kuzma. Here's Koulibaly. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
Poole against White. Pass to Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Poole. Now Kuzma. 6 to shoot. The Wizards with another miss. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. But there's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for a playoffs, competing for a title, and you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B. Teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Here's Carrington. Following the basket by Derek White. Pass to Sarr. with it. Headed by Porzingis. Here's Koulibaly. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Boston leading by 7. Tatum on the wing. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really help the momentum.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you said. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Al Horford is checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Substitution on the court.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Wizards. They trail by 11. Up top, Kispert. Trying to get something going. Outside to Brogdon. From downtown. And the three ball is good. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Pass to Bay. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Tatum drives in. Stolen by George. Bay finds George. Back to Bay. Stolen by Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
Second team foul. That's the line for the Celtics.
More difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Free throw, good, Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Brogdon outside. Left side, George. The Wizards with another miss.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now Brogdon. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And the shot goes down. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
You're not going to see Brogdon take many mid-range jumpers, but when he does, he makes most of them.
Into the lane. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to George.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Wizards shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw good from George. Boston making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Brown in for Drew Holiday. Boston leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Brown the pass to Cornett. Back to Brown. No good on the shot. Nice D from Valanciunas. Brogdon outside. George sets a screen for Brogdon to the inside. George, no good. From outside the arc, beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the... pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So on the floor for Washington, George is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Kispert. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Pritchard after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Fires from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Valanciunas with a screen on Horford. Bay passes to Valanciunas, and the shot goes in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Outside, Horford. This one for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Now, here's Brown. Fires top of the key. Jump shot is good. Brown's got 6.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here is Horford after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Brown outside. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Kispert. Now Brogdon. He's got 8. It's tipped. Here's Hauser. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in the not-so-distant future.
Such a smart leader. I like seeing Holiday force the defense into fouling him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Boston making some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Al Horford. And it's wide in for Pritchard. Puts one up from 19. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
White with it. Picked up by Poole. Poole against White. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. 11-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Poole with the screen for Kuzma. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Here's Tatum. Out to Porzingis. And here's Brown outside. And Sarr pulls it down. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Rockets. Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. These Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
I feel so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get into that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Poole with it, still without a basket. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Coulibaly. With the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Washington.
And Coulibaly drops them both.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
So it's Washington now after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Kuzma against Horford. 5 to shoot. Here's Poole. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, staying cool against the clock. Poole refuses to rush himself at all.
And Holiday kicks to White. A pass to Porzingis, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Here's Carrington. Still yet to score. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Poole. From deep. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count it. 6 points for Jarrett White.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Boston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just... Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Celtics.
One of the best ways to control the game.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring. I love every aspect of that.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Koulibaly, down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Holiday attacking. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Wizards trail by 15. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Drew Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. It's stolen by White. Pass to Tatum. Now here is Holiday. He's got 9. Zingas high post. Over Sarr, and it's denied.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Kuzma sets a screen. Here's Poole. Pass to Sarr. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Holiday with the 3. Rebound, Washington. The 3 from Poole. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on White. The Wizards have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Brown outside. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. White against Poole. Pass to Coulibaly. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Celtics leading by 12. Outside, White. And here's Holiday. 14 feet away. The shot will not fall.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Kuzma passes to Sarr. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Horford.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Holiday. And that one, good. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Kispert. Back to Brogdon. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. Pulls up. Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's George. And the shot falls short this time.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Horford the pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Brogdon. It's good. Pritchard's got 5 now.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brogdon looking around. For 3, Kispert. Rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
From the low block, Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Inside, Pritchard. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 16. Valanciunas with a screen on Tatum. Bay finds Valanciunas.
Man, that's just a good unselfish play by Bay. Terrific pass, hits his man right in rhythm so that he can attack.
Here's Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Holiday's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Keep it simple if I were them. Feed Holiday, let Drew eat. He's been having a fantastic night.
Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. Pass to Kispert. From past the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics up by 16. And 4th. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his 1st foul.
First team foul.
Here's Pritchard. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Sadiq Bey. George is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Kispert in at the 2-guard position.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Kispert. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Boston leading by 16. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
George sets a screen for Brogdon. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Such a creative ball handler. Rodman is terrific at measuring the defense in screen rolls.
Brown outside. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Pritchard. Over in the corner, Brown. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good for 2. That's now 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes, and teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Brogdon outside. Now Bay, guarded by Horford. And it's sent back by Horford. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Drew Holiday checked in for Luke Cornett. On defense, the Celtics. 5 on the clock. The 3 from George. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 15. Over in the corner, Brown. And now the fast break. George with the ball. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Holiday. Got a hand on it. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Valanciunas with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Valanciunas inside. Brown's there. Lays it up off the glass.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Trains the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 16.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Lets the 3 fly, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He knows every possession is critical now, and the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Poole. And again, Washington no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Shoots the 3. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
White against Poole. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And White kicks to Porzingis. Back to White. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. And that one hits back iron. Celtics leading by 22. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
To the paint. Here's Cornette. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cornette's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jason Tatum.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
That one misses. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Poole, no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Out to the right wing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hauser the pass to Cornette. Can't get it to fall. Here's Carrington. Here's Koulibaly. Gets the bucket. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Shep.
Ego is it? Yo, 4 hours.